$1.99 a month. Or buy a Sienna with 0% financing. At Mattress Warehouse, get a Sealy Posturepedic Firm or Memory Foam Queen or King size only $7.99. A Beauty Rest Luxury Pillow Top or Sealy Memory Foam Queen or King size $9.99. Need a new mattress? Tell us why on Facebook.com/3habits. You might just get your wish.
In tonight's education alert, there's a growing number of empty seats in many of Baltimore middle and high schools. And that's according to a school building report that was released on Tuesday. It shows that some of the high schools were less than half full. Here's just one example. Lake Clifton High School complex in East Baltimore is just using 38% of its building space. City officials say it's become a trend of sorts, and it all has to do with a population shift.
We've noticed for quite some time that there's been a drop of enrollment in the middle and high schools. Some of the middle schools are really attributed to the increase in pre-K to 8s.
Some officials say they may be forced to expand, merge, and even close some school buildings over the next year.
Well, Michael Phelps isn't the only local swimmer. Last night, Allison Schmidt took a spot for the women's swim team with the 400-meter freestyle. This is the 22-year-old's second time making the Olympic team, and she says last night's race was particularly tough. Allison was born and raised in Michigan, and she trained with Michael Phelps and Coach Bob Bowen at the University. She moved to Baltimore 3 years ago, so we'll claim those hours.
Now, Jordan 11 East Weather Plus forecast with Chief Meteorologist Tom Tasselmeyer.
Very comfortable around the Mid-Atlantic again this morning, but that's slowly moving out of here. Heat and humidity all the way. 59 degrees this morning, also 51 degrees. Charleston, West Virginia, nice and cool and comfortable all the way down to northern Alabama, Mississippi, and parts of north and South Carolina. But slowly but surely, now that's going to inch out here, and we saw the transition begin even today. 90 degrees at the airport after that cool 59 morning low. 92 at the Inner Harbor. The normal is 86, and just a couple years ago, on the 27th of June, it was 100 degrees. 2010, we're going to be close to that. On the border between cool and even some unsettled weather up in New England and the heat that's coming in across the Ohio Valley, that boundary that divides the two areas, we're seeing a little bit of skies will stay mostly clear, so temperatures that are in the 80s now will slowly settle back under mainly clear skies, as Instant Weather Plus Futurecast indicates. And while it won't be as cool as it's been the past few hours, it's still not too bad for this time of year. 68 downtown. Throughout the day, they'll diminish to about 5 miles an hour. Sunsets at 8:37. And then tomorrow, this warm front will be pushing past us up through the Great Lakes into New England. And the heat that's on the other side of it will be straining in. Triple-digit heat around Kansas City. And back through the desert. That's what's coming our way on a southwest breeze for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and probably going to last into early next week. Good news on the board here. This low pressure moving east of Florida. That's what's left of Tropical Storm Debbie. It's no longer tropical and characteristic. It's kind of blending into this frontal boundary offshore. And the low and the torrential sunny rains are moving away. Finally, folks in Florida get a chance to dry out over the next couple of days. It'll be dry here tomorrow. Sunny skies and hotter. 90 to 95. Southwest winds 6 to 12. Sunrise 5:42 down to 8:37 again tomorrow evening. On the bay, it's a good place to be when the heat starts striking in. The water temperatures drop back into the low to mid-70s. During the last heat wave, we saw these water temperatures get up around 80, cooled off a little bit, so the bay will provide some natural air conditioning for you so you can get near it or on it out over the open waters. Out in the western Maryland, the temperatures will be warming, the humidity levels increasing, and that leads to at least a 20 to 30% chance of afternoon thunderstorms on Thursday and Friday. On the eastern shore, we're going to talk about some hot weather tomorrow, but it won't be too humid just yet. It's falling into the weekend. We see upper 90s to mid 100. That heat index will go over 100, and it'll be quite muggy on the eastern shore. Beach weather as we get into the weekend, though, including Friday. We'll have to keep an eye on the sky for a late thunderstorm. Really not too bad down in Ocean City with sunny to partly cloudy skies and highs in the mid-80s. The 7-day forecast, 93 tomorrow, near 100 Friday, Saturday. Heat index low 100. favorites. 20 to 30% chance of afternoon storms popping up in that hot, humid weather. 97 on Sunday. We back the temperature down a little Monday. And then by the 4th of July, the middle of next week, in the upper 80s.
From the Susquehanna Bay Sports Center, this is 11 Sports.
Sensational night for baseball at Camden Yards, and the O's hope for a pleasant change of pace to put up some sensational offensive highlights as they wrap up their two-game series with the LA Angels side here at the Yard. The O's find themselves in a prolific offensive slump of late. O's have only scored more than 2 runs twice in their last 8 games. They haven't scored more than 3 runs in any of those 8 games. They scored 1 or no runs in 5 of their last 8 games. So the O's trying to put in as much work as possible to see if they can't do something, anything, to break out of the offensive slump. To make matters worse, the LA Angels practically needed air traffic controller for their at-bats. 4 homers for the Angels last night, and their 7-3 win over Birds, including Albert Pujols, with a home run on Matters. First ever game at Camden Yards. Buck Showalter helps tonight's starter, Jason Hamilton, touch in on the Angels highlights and aerial show.
I like the fact that he really seems to be attacking pitch by pitch, hitter by hitter. And perhaps as he's gotten older and kind of figured out what works and what doesn't. But he doesn't let a good outing or a bad outing change anything, or a bad pitch. You know, I believe that he knows that whatever happened his last couple outings is behind him, and the Angels don't really care.
Start for the Angels. Weaver finished second last year in Cy Young voting, has a 7-1 record this season through a no-hitter earlier this year for the Angels. He'll be on the mound. Game time 7:05 tonight. The Orioles in the AL East coming into tonight, but New York will have the All-Star break without its innings. Today, Yankees put